Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will learn about the concepts of ESLint Plugin and also ESLint Config. So these are the two types we will be having, ESLint Plugin and the ESLint Config. So we will try to understand the basic difference between the two things, what is a plugin and what is a config. Now up to now what we have did, so we have did the ESLint configuration. So we have developed the rules, we have developed our custom rules, and we have used the rules that is provided in the ESLint configuration. These are all the things we have did up to now. Now, for example, see the rules and the things configuration what we have did up to now is confined to that application only. That means it will be useful to that application only. Now, if you are working in a company and you are having so multiple applications and you want that ESLint configuration to be shared to all the applications, okay, that means what we need to do. Now what we have did, what we can do, one concept is, so this is the configuration file what we have did for the ESLint setup. Okay, now this configuration file is confined to only to this ESLint setup. Now I want this ESLint configuration file to be shared to other applications also. The process what we can do is, the dumb process what we can get is, let's try to copy these all the things and we will paste it there and we will install the dependencies. That's it. Now what is the thing we are doing? We are copying and pasting it there. Now tomorrow I want another configuration to be added, so I have added here the configuration. The same configuration I need to copy and I need to paste it in the other application also. Now if you are having so many bunch of applications, means this will be a tedious job for us. That means you need to paste it everywhere, right? So to overcome this process, okay, we can use this ESLint sharing of a configuration and a plugin, ESLint configuration plugin. In ESLint, we can share these type of things using, there are two types of things, so we can share it. Sharing a configuration, first one is, and also sharing a plugin, okay. Let's try to see the difference between these two things. Now we have seen about this sharing a configuration and sharing a plugin, right? So the two things we have seen. And first one is sharing a configuration. Sharing a configuration is nothing but what I can say is, just just a JavaScript that contains the configuration settings, okay. It's just a JavaScript. Now if you try to see our application, this is the configuration, okay. So this is all the configuration, just a JavaScript file. So we can share this all JavaScript object directly using the ESLint configuration method, okay. So ESLint config sharing means it's just a JavaScript object. It's just an object that contains the configuration settings, okay. You need to remember the blind thing. And another one, what is a plugin then? The plugin is basically, what I can say is, it is a set of custom set of rules that you can import and use. You understood? Now configuration is just a configuration settings. What are the configuration you are using? That is just a configuration setting. But the plugin, what it will happen is, it will have the custom set of rules. Whatever the custom rules that you have developed is all comes under the plugin. Okay. Now up to now we have developed a custom rules in a separate folder in our application. Now we want to share these custom rules to other application also, means we need to develop a plugin. We need to make it as a plugin and we need to share it, those rules, okay, so that other people also can install that plugin and they can import and use it directly, okay. So that is the difference between this config and the plugin. Config means it's just a JavaScript object, it just share the configuration settings, that's it. But plugin means it consists a set of custom rules that we have developed and that plugin we can import and use it directly. Now here this is a configuration, okay. So here you will be able to see the configuration settings. First one is the environment browser, okay, browser true, and also here you are having the rules, that is EQ and the no console, okay. Now ESLint is ESLint recommended. Now you are able to see here extends ESLint recommended. Now here extends is nothing but this is a ESLint configuration file, okay. Now first what we are trying to do here, we are telling that it is a browser, okay. This ESLint is this configuration is recommended for browser. And ESLint recommended means first load the configuration settings from the ESLint recommended file. So this is the configuration file. First load all the settings that are provided in the ESLint recommended file. Then afterwards you load the rules that is provided down. If the rules is there, means already there in the ESLint recommended, means it will be overridden. Okay, first it will take the preference of this one and thereafter it will override the rules or otherwise add the rules if it is not present. Okay, so this is the ESLint. First we load all the configurations from the shared configuration file and then override or write our own rules, okay. So this is the thing, sharing a configuration. So here you will be using ESLint recommended or the most popular one Airbnb. These are all the things we will be using it here. So I hope you understood about this ESLint config. And whereas plugin means it contains custom rules. Okay, plugin contains the custom rules. In the ESLint configuration, it doesn't contain the custom rules. It contains only the configuration settings. But whereas plugin, it contains the custom rules, and also it contains configuration settings also, but we should not add the like those things. But plugin also can contain configuration settings, but doesn't have to. Okay, so it contains a set of custom rules mainly. And now here the plugin, how we can import this plugin is like this. So for example, the plugins you will be having a key with the plugins, and you will be importing this one plugin React. So this React will be loaded automatically. If you provide the like this React means it will be loaded automatically from the node modules. And if you once the plugin React is loaded means, so it will be having, this plugin will be having some set of custom rules. So it will be having so many custom rules. Whatever the custom rule is required, you can load it here. So React/no danger means we are loading this no danger configuration, what we can say, rule, custom rule from the React plugin. Okay, no console is the thing that is already defaultly provided by the ESLint, but React slash means the plugin name slash the custom rule for that one, rules that are provided in the plugin. Okay, so that is the main difference between the plugin and the config. Naming conventions. So you need to understand the naming conventions. ESLint config file. So for every ESLint config files, the extension. So the extension will be having is ESLint-config-star. So star means whatever the file name you will be having, you will be having. ESLint config, where whatever the file, if you see ESLint-config- the name of the file means, then you can understand that it is an ESLint configuration file. And ESLint plugin files, it will be having something like ESLint-plugin-star. Star means the plugin name. Whenever you see the plugin name something like ESLint-plugin-star means, you will be able to see that, you can able to recognize that it is an ESLint plugin. Okay. Now these are the things you are available in the, what we can say, in the ESLint configuration. These ESLint configuration and the ESLint plugin, you need to understand that these are useful for the shareable purpose to other developers or to other companies, or your work you need to share it to others means these type of things we will be using. Let's, if for example, if you go to the npm, okay, I am typing npm here. If you go to the npm package manager, if you open this npm package manager, this is the npm package manager, right? Now I am typing ESLint-config-. Now we know that every configuration file, it will be having the namespace prefix as the ESLint config-. Then after you will be having all the file names. If I press enter, you are able to see that it is having around 12,800 packages. So you are able to see that so many packages are available for this ESLint ecosystem, right? ESLint config, Airbnb base, config prettier. We are able to have so many configurations. Whatever the configuration you want to extend, you can extend it here. Now if I try to open this one, for example, Airbnb, common most powerful commonly used style. So we will see this one how to implement. You can install it like this directly and you can use it. Okay, so this is the thing, we can use it. Let's try to, we will be implementing Airbnb base also, we will try to see. So this is the configuration file. Okay, now this is the configuration. So you can have it like this and you can extend. So here add extends like this. Okay, this is the config. Now if you try to search packages, something like plugin hyphen, if I try to press enter, you will be able to see 3,595 packages are there. If you are able to see this ESLint-plugin-react, if your project is a React project means, then you can use ESLint-plugin-react plugin, so that you can add all the rules related to the React thing. So if you are using the Jest framework, testing framework means, you can use this Jest. Like this, these are all the things you will be having. Mocha, Promise, Prettier, you will be having so many things. ESLint-plugin-view. If you are using this Vue.js means, you can use this ESLint-plugin-view. These are all the things we can use it. Okay. This is the type of, what I can say is, these are the plugins available, 3,595 packages. So we are having lot of ESLint ecosystem. We are having lot of packages and also lot of ESLint configuration and the plugins. So these are the difference between the config and the plugin thing. In the next video, what we'll try to do is, we'll try to use how we can use this config and how we can use this plugin from the npm package. We'll try to use commonly used things, and we'll try to create our own config and also own plugin. Let's try to see it. Okay, hope you understood about this config and plugin thing. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. And also please do follow me in the Facebook page also. The link is provided in the description. Thank you.